Man in the High Castle was written by Philip K. Dick and published in 1962. The story begins in that same year and imagines what the world would be like if the Axis powers had won World War II. Amazon Prime has adapted the book into a series that spans 4 seasons and a total of about 40 one-hour episodes. America is now ruled by Nazis in the east. Japanese forces occupy most of the west coast, with a neutral zone splitting the country in half. This was a heck of a deal about a year ago. The items were identified incorrectly by the seller, so these did not even pop up on most buyers' radar. They're actually Williams F7s, and they're also pretty much basket cases. But the shells are complete, and they're unbroken. I was able to repair both the dummy frame and get one of the powered bases to work. But this is the last shell that I have for repainting, so I want to make it something special. I want this to be a good one. This is what one of the green Pennsylvania shells became. It's an Amtrak design that I came up with for their 50th anniversary. It's completely repainted, and I printed the decals myself using clear inkjet decal paper. I especially like the stripes. I think they fit pretty well in that lower area between the front and the rear doors, and they look kind of patriotic, I think. One thing I would change if I were to do this over again would be to leave the nose completely black. The red just above the front coupler looks like cartoonish lipstick. But there's still a lot that I like about this model, and I'll reuse some of its design elements in this latest F7 repaint. I already have a pretty clear image of the completed shell, but there's a fair amount of prep work before I can even think about applying new paint. The gold lettering is easily removed with wet sanding, and the Pennsylvania keystone is just a decal. I'll do the stripes again, but instead of red, white, and blue, I'll try black, white, and red. The glossy black roof will be done in a satin black. The nose will be red, just like an Amtrak Phase 1 paint scheme, but the sides will not be silver this time. What about a dark gray? Something just a little bit sinister. A storm cloud, torrential downpour of a color that some people might know as, you guessed it, Panzer Gray. There will be some minor touch-ups later on, but in general, I'm pretty happy with the first 4 colors. The Tamiya tape does a really nice job at separating the various stripes and different paints. All that's left before decals is to spray the satin black onto the roof. That nice, straight area just above the side vents is perfect for a transition between the black and the Panzer Gray. And again, the Tamiya tape comes through like a champ. It also helps that there is so little contrast between the 2 shades, and the result is darn near factory quality. Oh yeah, Vector. That's a bit of an inside joke from the animated movie Despicable Me. If you want to see what it's about, type in, oh yeah, Vector, into a YouTube search and look for the 10-hour looped version if you want to drive someone crazy. The German cross decals are pretty new, but the numbers for the Locomotive are at least 20 years old. They cracked into separate pieces while in the water, but they're still usable. The seam is barely noticeable, and I'll seal them later with a clear glossy spray that matches the sheen of the other areas. The slogan on the side was written on a lot of German trains during World War II, and it roughly translates into "Wheels must roll for victory." These were not decals that I could find already made, so I made them myself with my computer and some white inkjet decal paper. An F7 would have been a fairly common sight in 1962. And this is what one might have looked like in Philip K. Dick's The Man in the High Castle. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and until next time, from this reality or an alternate one, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.